Disclaimer: this man's libido is in healthy functioning levels. Further questioning on the matter is not required. Thank you.
Reporting live from Skeleton City, we are back again with another Q&A. Dude, the questions have been flooding in. I'm trying to keep up with everything, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I can end up answering everyone's questions. I try and at least type out a response to everyone, but giving a detailed response on video, I'll try my best to get to everyone. So yeah, let's just get started. I struggle to eat enough fruit or fruit juice to get enough calories, so I'm supplementing with table sugar and white rice. Feel awesome. Yeah, I mean, that's the reality. To eat enough fruit and juice, there's only so much you can eat and you're done. So adding in sugar and white rice, for some people, that's just what they have to do. And if you add that on top of exercise, good luck getting in enough calories of just fruit and juice and exercising on top of it. So yeah, keep at it. Good work. Report this guy. He is a bad influence. I didn't know influencing people to lose weight and get fit was a bad thing. So, I guess if you consider that bad, report away. What if you are not working out that day? Do you still eat whole foods from fruit, for example? Afraid of it leading to fat storage. Yeah, today I have not done any exercise at all. And so far I've had celery juice, oranges, and apple juice. And that's all I've had. Yeah, I don't know why eating whole foods or eating fruit would lead to fat storage. I don't know if you're asking, do I eat the same volume? Today I will definitely eat less than I ate yesterday when I burned 1,800 calories on a bike ride. So I don't know if that was the question, but yeah, I basically still eat the same, even on days I'm not working out, but it's just less. Def going to take nutritional advice from a guy that looks like a homeless person and adds sugar to Gatorade. Do you mean I look homeless now, or do you mean I look homeless in the before pic? Yeah, take advice from whoever you want. But if you want to get skinny and you want to have a high level of athletic performance, then yeah, I would take advice from me. Thoughts on canned mixed vegetables? Yeah, canned fruit or canned vegetables. Honestly, I don't eat that many canned vegetables, but I should, because it would be way easier. Our fridge is always so overflowing with produce, and actually adding in canned vegetables would, alleviate some of that. So I actually might start eating canned vegetables, but fresh is always best, but there's nothing wrong with canned either. I remember a friend's mom growing up. She had and she would eat nothing but sugar. She would always be on the treadmill. Her heart eventually exploded. Yeah, I don't know if that's a real comment or not, but number one, I guess that's proving that sugar gets you extremely lean. And number two, what was she doing on the treadmill? Was she just walking at 0.1 speed? I'm assuming he's implying that I'm like his friend's mom, but your friend's mom wasn't going on super fast 50-mile bike rides, I can tell you that much. I think the human body is akin to a computer system. Sometimes one needs to do a hard reboot, bare bones, minimal peripherals, aka Skeleton City, to level set on a foundation before starting to build on top of it. Thanks for sharing. I will need to start buying tons of fruit. Yeah, that's a great comment, and I think that's exactly it. And Cole Robinson even says that. He says, get down to a really lean body fat and then recomp and build from there. Don't try and do two things at once. So I think that's actually a great analogy and a great idea, Build it back from the bottom up. How safe is your eating style? Very safe. If you want to be a lean athlete, then yeah, very safe eating style. When you did lose all that weight, was it intentional? Yes, it was 100% intentional. One day I decided enough was enough, and I changed my eating habits, and yeah, here we are. This is the machinist diet. Christian Bale did this 21 years ago. Yes, correct. It's also the Matthew McConaughey Dallas Buyers Club diet. They both were doing the same thing, years ago, so it's really nothing new. The fact that you ate 3,000 calories is insane. Super motivating. Yeah, and that day I did burn 1,000 calories, keep that in mind too. But yeah, you just end up getting to eat way more when you eat this way, calorie-wise and volume-wise, because everything you're eating is low-calorie dense, so it takes up a lot of space in your stomach, and it feels like you're, eating a massive meal, that normally would be 1,000 plus calories, but, maybe it's 500 calories of fruit and vegetables. So yeah. You looked better before. That's nice of that person to say, but you know what a lot of people are forgetting to ask is, how did I feel before? I was fat. I didn't feel good about myself. I wasn't happy with the way I looked. I wasn't happy with the way I felt. I was heavy enough that I would get knee pain walking around. So whether or not you thought I looked better before, I feel 100 times better now. And that's really the most important thing, right? Thanks for the information. Can you please share your average weekly volume for running and cycling? Yeah, I will put that up. I might just start updating it every day. I'll just put an updated chart of what I did for the week. Could I eat oats with honey and water? Thanks. If you don't have much to lose or you don't mind losing weight slowly, you could do that. Of all the starches, oats tends to have the most fat. So if you need to have starch, you'd probably be better off going with white rice and sugar than the oats. And if your goal is to lose weight as fast as possible, I would just cut the starch out altogether. Go to the gym. I mean, I rode 50 miles on the bike yesterday. Is that not considered the gym? I don't know. What do you mean by straight sugar fasting days? Please explain. Thank you. I think this person's referencing when I said, if you were to have like a cheat meal or whatever, then do like 3 straight sugar fasting days after. And basically what I mean by that is if you are eating, if you have like a mess up day or a cheat day or whatever, just straight sugar fasting, meaning fruit, sugar, juice, vegetables, and just be diligent about no starch, no protein, no fat, and do that for 3-4 days after. It'll sort of like offset or kind of like delete your bad cheat meal day, if that makes sense. Bro, you did not take it too far. You look great. Keep it up. God bless. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. I'm a 75-year-old anabolic resistant male who has an extra 10 pounds of fat to lose. Concerned with health and longevity, I'm trying to decide if I should focus on losing fat or try to build muscle. Can I do both? Yeah, again, I would focus on losing fat first. Make that your primary goal. Just get as lean as you want to be. Then you can put all of your energy into building muscle. I tried this diet and get massive headaches and crash in the afternoon. Suggestions? Yeah, I would kind of need more information on exactly what this person's doing. What did they come from before? Did they come from fasting? Did they come from keto? Are they still taking caffeine? There could be a lot of variabilities there. Also, how long have they been doing this for? I mean, did they give it a week or two, or did they do it for 1 or 2 days and that happened? I'm not a big fan of the word detox, but it could be the detox phase, you know what I mean? I would give it a little more time and then, report back to us. According to Chinese medicine, if you continue your way for years, you can develop osteoperosis. What is your strategy to strengthen and preserve your skeleton? The Chinese were eating all the rice, so the Chinese were on the low-fat diet. So, I mean, their skeletons seem to be fine, so I'm just going to do what they're doing. Eat a low-fat diet and my, osteoporosis should be good. You should put a libido disclaimer at the beginning of every video. I don't know if I want to do this, so I don't know if at the beginning of this video it even has that, but if it's not there in the next few days, I think I might start doing that. Stumbled on your channel this morning. Congrats on the weight loss. You look like an elite marathoner or a GC Tour rider like 4-time Tour de France winner Chris Froome. Yeah, and I'll put a picture of what Chris Froome looks like, but honestly, we don't look all that different, and I don't think anybody would have an issue, if somebody won the Tour de France. Nobody's saying that person's unhealthy or whatever. I think just a lot of people obviously don't know me and they don't know, what I'm physically capable of. So they think I'm just frail and weak and starving myself or whatever. But yeah, no, that's not how it is at all. And all the, if you go to any marathon, just like he said, the front dudes running the marathon, they look a lot like me. So you look great. However, I love the skinny shredded look. Let's make skinny great again. Thank you. Looking great. On my way to destination Skeleton City. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm here at Skeleton City right now, and there's actually honestly not that many people here. So real estate's it's pretty cheap right now. So I would get there while you can. Hey, I'm curious to understand, how do you guys deal with the sugar crashes? I understand you have energy from the sugar, but it's just a normal response. Once the insulin spikes drop, you feel tired. I've never experienced a sugar crash or crashing after any meal eating this way. I don't think that applies whenever the fat and protein are this low. That's my personal experience. Maybe if you're adding in like a lot of starch or something, then you could have a crash. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, if anybody experiences like a crash while eating this way, I mean, let me know. That hasn't been my experience at all. No. Is your wife eating this way with you? Yes, she is. She's eating basically exactly the same. Yeah, I told her she should start a channel and she should share her journey, but I don't know if she's going to or not. Do you salt your food? I find that because I'm eating more potassium-rich foods, I'm not really salting my fruits. I get bad cramps at night. The salt I do every day is I have organic Gatorade powder that I put for when I'm exercising. I take that, and then whatever I have at dinner, which it's not like overly salty, but like I eat a nice salty dinner every night. And that's all the salt I'm taking. But maybe try at night, end your day with vegetables and salt and see if that, helps the cramps. But yeah, I don't get any cramps, and I'm not anti-salt or anything. Do you crave meat and fat? Honestly, no, I don't crave meat or fat. I guess if I were to crave anything, maybe it would be rice or like starch would be what I would want the most. But yeah, for the most part, I actually really enjoy eating this way. It doesn't feel like a chore to do or anything. What's your height and weight? What was the weight before? Did you measure the waistline? So I am 5'11" and 130 pounds. The weight before at my highest was 195 pounds. And I did not measure my waist, but I really wish I would have. I didn't measure like anything. I just went off what the scale said. But I do have an old pair of Levi 501s. They're 2932s, and they were from when I was in high school. And I tried to put those on, like, I don't even know what weight I was when I tried wearing those, but like I couldn't even get my thigh in like one pant leg. And now they fit looser than they did when I was, a senior in high school. So now my waist is below, somewhere below 29 inches. Yeah, it's crazy. I honestly never thought I would ever fit into those pants ever again. But yeah, here we are. All right, I'm going to wrap it up here. I know I keep saying I'm going to make the videos shorter, and then they somehow still end up being like 20 plus minutes. So I'm hoping this one will actually be, around 10 to 15 minutes. But yeah, keep sending the questions and I'll do my best to keep answering them. So yeah, thanks. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.